Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning into the Mixed Section Report. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel so you can always be updated when I'm posting videos. Alright, so I want to talk about this George Gascon recall in Los Angeles County. This guy is a soft on crime district attorney funded by George Soros, who went from San Francisco down to Los Angeles to wreak havoc down there as well. So, what happened? Recall Gascon Committee knowingly turned in invalid petition signatures, misled donors and volunteers. It's from Red State. So they had 717,000 signatures submitted. 195,000 of those were deemed invalid. So what happened was that the person overseeing the campaign committee, Cassandra Vandenberg, knew for more than a month that the committee's progress was woefully inadequate, knew that signatures from out-of-county people and non-voters were being counted by the committee as verified signatures, and even instructed campaign workers to leave them on petitions because we need the numbers. So yeah, she knew that there were issues with this recall. So for the Gascon recall, 715,833 signatures were submitted. California's recall law required election officials to inspect a random sample of 5% of the signatures submitted, or in this case, 35,793. If more than 31,179 of those signatures were validated, then the recall will automatically qualify for the ballot. If less than 25,510 were validated, the recall would automatically fail. Logan's office validated 27,983 signatures from the random sample. The next step, based on that result, was to inspect every signature individually to ensure that the signatory was a registered voter in Los Angeles County, and that the address and signature matched that was on file. Based on that inspection, an even higher percentage of signatures were found to be invalid, and in the end, only 520,000 signatures were validated. So they needed 566,000 signatures to get this on the ballot. So what they found was 88,000 were not registered voters, 45,000 were duplicates, 32,000 were different addresses, 9,400 were signature mismatches, 5,300 were out of county, 7,300 were canceled, and other was 9,331. So that's why this recall failed, is because there were so many issues with these signatures, unfortunately. So, I mean, it's sad to see what happened, because this guy is a complete disaster in Los Angeles. So the only people celebrating this are criminals and Gascon's union backers. So this is what he tweeted after this recall was dismissed. Grateful to move forward with this attempted political power grab test, assured LA County. The work hasn't stopped. My primary focus has and will always be keeping it safe and creating more equitable, there goes that word again, justice system for all. I remain strongly committed to work that. I remain strongly committed to that work and to you. Excuse me. So, this is what he remains committed to right here. Let's take a look at this. This is what's going on in Los Angeles. Take all kinds of
Oh my God.
that is.
I just want to have you guys go see what car they're driving, get the license. Get the license plate of the car. License plate.
Nothing's gonna happen.
No se puede, ¿eh?
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Y'all gonna go to jail. Lord, listen, where's your freedom?
Pega mais, isso.
Don't come back to the store. Of course not.
I guarantee you nothing will happen to those people. Absolutely nothing's gonna happen to these people. They won't be prosecuted. They likely won't even be arrested. Um, I don't know. It's out of control, but take a look at this. A man is gunned down outside a posh Beverly Hills restaurant as terrified diners run for cover. Now, witnesses who watched the gunman get away wonder if their swanky city is safe. The attempted murder rattling lost restaurant goers. Here we go.
I just watched someone get shot like 10 feet away from me, maybe, if that. I'm at dinner at Nazareth. We're walking to the door, and 4 consecutive shots go off. Everybody's scrambling. People are screaming. We run to the back of the kitchen. There's actually a girl that was in the back of the kitchen with us, like hysterically crying. This is her second time going through this.
A girl's second time going through that. That is nuts. How does anybody deal with that twice? That's crazy. So, more Gascon nonsense. I don't know if anybody remembers this or if they saw what happened here last year. Gang murder anticipating early release toasts LA County DA George Gascon's policies from prison cell. This was March of last year when this video was recorded. So here's this gang murder right here to the left. He's celebrating that Gascon is in office. So this guy was sentenced to 40 years to life after for a 2005 execution-style shooting of a rival gang member. So he had served 15 years. Now he's being released from prison. Check this out.
It's Monday night right here in a New Folsom Sea facility, right here with my celly. Some white lightning, a little cup, boom. Salute. Celebrating us going home on this Gascon direct. Whoa.
See, they have a nice cell. They have it all decorated. They have a desk in there, the beds, the walls are decorated. They're drinking moonshine. How about they just stay in there? Why do these guys have to be released from prison? My goodness. It gets worse. LA County Gascon to fire as convicted killer set to be released 6 years into a 50-year sentence. So this guy, let's read this. This month, his office used a legal technicality that will lead to the release of Andrew Kachu, a convicted, hope I said that right, a convicted murder of an documented gang member who was sentenced to 50 years in prison. Kachu, I don't care if I said his name right or wrong. He was convicted of gunning down a 41-year-old Louis Amila outside of a Palmdale restaurant in 2015. At the time, Kachu was only a few weeks shy of his 18th birthday, but was tried as an adult. So he was released. He's going to be released because technically, they're trying to find ways around the system and to release this guy from prison. He was just a few weeks away. Technically, he was not 18 years old. He was only 17. So therefore, he doesn't have to serve this sentence, this long sentence. See, this is the kind of stuff that's going on in these liberal cities. If you live in these places and you continue to vote Democrat, I'm sorry to say it, you're getting what you voted for. Now, I hope nothing happens to you. I hope you're safe. I want you to be safe. But people need to learn their lessons. There is mayhem going on in Los Angeles. I can play a ton of more videos that I found of nonsense that's just going on in the city of Los Angeles or in the LA area. Now, maybe I'll make another video about that for another day. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you a series of videos of things happening in Los Angeles. And this is what liberalism gets you. It gets you crime, homelessness, and chaos. These people want chaos. these district attorneys from George Soros want chaos in these cities. They want to destroy America from within. So my suggestion is you wake up, you see what happened here with these DAs. Don't sit out these races. Get out there and vote. I mean, it's as simple as that, people. It's as simple as getting out there and going to the ballot box and voting for somebody who's not going to, who's not going to have criminals in jail celebrating their election. We don't want criminals celebrating somebody winning an election. We don't want that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the video right there. I just want to talk about this Gascon recall, what happened with it, and how this guy is a menace to society. You know, so we'll talk about this more in the coming days of what's going on in Los Angeles and various cities across the country. You can look at some of our previous videos. I've touched on it a little bit. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to end the video right there. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.